I was going to tell this morning, right? This morning, let me tell you what happened to me. Can you say?
We got the bus.
I got the bus right there. And the bus was
we
good.
got off 20 seconds later.
We got off 20 seconds later. What happened? I was trying to take a picture.
Forgot her phone.
I forgot my phone. You see what telephone can do to somebody. You don't realize what phone can really do to someone, do you? Right?
No.
So we're going back home now. Just for the phone. Anyway, Cash Phone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is me, HOB. Many stories, many love stories to talk about. A lot of things to talk about. We talk about love, fun, and how I'm with this pretty. Most times, we really don't know how much we get attached to certain things, but we just take a lot of things for granted too, because we just say, what is it and what is that? But today something happened today that made me realize how attached one can really be to things. Believe me, I was going out with my daughter earlier on today, and on the way we realized daughter, and on the way as we're going, I realized I forgot my phone. We had barely left the bus anyway, or rather we had barely entered the bus. We just entered and I was trying to bring out my phone to take a picture of us, because most times we do things together. I like to take a picture just for memory's sake. So I was going to do that. I realized the phone was in there and I shouted, "My phone!" And the thing that even made me laugh, she pressed the bell from the bus. We stopped. The driver stopped. We both came down and started laughing. Why were we rushing to come back home to get our phone? Not without even thinking that should we stop? And we were going for something so important. We neglected all of that. We were rushing to pick up the phone. And we got halfway. We both started dancing and laughing at ourselves. I'm just saying this because people don't realize how important or can really be. You know, little things you think they are of no importance can really be of great importance to someone. In my previous videos, or in some of my videos, I talked about telephones, where we get so used to the telephones. But in this today, I'm so used to the phone that if I'm away from my phone for 1 hour, I doubt if I can take that. But if I know the phone is with me or by me, I'm more relaxed. But when I don't have it around me, you see this tensed situation. You get so tensed because you are wondering. It's not like you're a very busy person in terms of people calling you every minute or wanting to talk to you. But sometimes you just want to hear it ring. You just want to hear somebody say, "Hello, I'm here." Take it. So if you faced similar thing or you have experienced something like this, having to leave your phone somewhere, either in your house or just somewhere, and you realize that you had left your phone and you had gone back far away to get that phone, please let me know. And how did you feel? Or if you remembered that you left your phone and you just continued with your journey, also let me know, because this was really very funny today. And when we came back home, we kept laughing and laughing and laughing. Why were we really laughing? Were we laughing because we thought we had done something wrong, or because we thought we were not supposed to stop? We didn't mind the money that we have paid for the journey or for the bus, but we were kind of excited that we had to come back home. Another thing that I've noticed these few days, I don't know if you have noticed something like this, because this is just what happens daily. And sometimes we don't even realize how things can be. This is it. Listen, have you ever thought of something? Maybe you have 5 or 6 children and they are all growing. You know, this normal thing we say to ourselves, let these children grow and come and leave the house. Let them go. By the time they start growing and they start leaving the house, how do you really feel? Do you feel excited that they are leaving, or do you still miss them so much and you feel lonely that they have left the house? In my own case, there was something that happened few days ago. I was in the house. I later realized that it was just me and my hobby. I looked around, there was nobody, just me and him, because now the children are growing. They are either engaged in one activity or the other. So time really flies. If the time has flew by in your own direction or with your own activities, also let me know. And what do you say to this? Do you feel excited that they have left the house, or do you also feel their presence when they are in the house? You just want them to grow and go away. But I say this today, whatever situation it is for them, we still need them. We need them in one way or the other. And at the same time, we pray that they grow and leave the house, because to be honest, they can't keep staying with us. That is reality. That is the real life itself. They have to be independent. They can't keep depending on us as parents for one thing or the other, because sometimes you get them, even them old ones, 50 years old, whatever the age may be, they still want to remain with their parents, because either some of them are not so opportune to be on their own, or some are opportune. There is this attachment that they have for their parents, and their parents are being lonely too in the house, so they have to stay there. There must be somebody at least to be with parents. So whatever it is, I just take it. We are on the right side. Either you stay with parents or you are out of the house without your parents. But one thing you must always do: remember to give a call, remember to ask them how they are, and remember also to be responsible for most things about them, especially when you know they need assistance, not only in terms of money, because when parents are getting old, sometimes it's very hard. They are parents, we can't drive them away. We start looking for where to keep them, we start looking for people for them to stay with. Some of them don't even want to stay with anyone. They still want their freedom, they still want their privacy. They just tell you they want to be alone. But we are still worried for them anyway, because we just feel, oh, we can't leave them like that. Well, the fact is that we all will grow old someday. And I pray in my heart, and I pray today, and I say it today. By the time I'm getting old, also ask God that I don't want to be a liability to anyone. And I don't want to be too old and start shaking and crying for help and something. I should be stable to help myself too. That's prayers for everyone. So that is it. That is my story. That is what happened to me. You've seen, it's very good to be with your phones, but at the same time, we can get so attached to it and we find ourselves somehow confused when we don't have it around us. Well, anyway, I came back home. I lost some money. I lost some money. But the thing is that I eventually made my trip, and where I went to, I was able to achieve the things that I went for. So, all the same, bravo and thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo, yes. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. And if you have subscribed, I use this opportunity to say a big thank you for subscribing. Watch my videos, be my friend, and thumbs up. Thank you. HOB.